Yo, welcome back to a very Bandit video here, and today we got a pretty awesome one today because we got a early Paradox Rift opening video. Yes, Pokemon was nice enough to send me some early Paradox Rift as we have 2 ETBs and also 2 booster boxes of Paradox Rift to open up today. Yeah, 2 of each is pretty insane. We have 90 packs of Paradox Rift to crack open today, and I'm super excited. If y'all are excited for today's video, make sure to leave a like on the video, and of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below and all that good stuff. Once again, big shout out to Pokemon for sending me some early Paradox Rift to open up. Let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite card in Paradox Rift? What card are you most looking forward to pulling? Obviously, we want to try to get some playables like Garchomp EX, all the new future and ancient cards, and maybe we'll pull an Iron Hands EX. And I'm also hoping for some Jirachis because, you know, I'm a fan of rogues, and Sableye is a pretty annoying card to play against. But without further ado, let's get into the pack opening. All right, here we go. We have a ETB, an ETB, and a booster box, and another Paradox Rift booster box to open up. Just crazy how Pokemon sent this. So I gotta give a huge shout out once again to Pokemon for sending me the product early, especially for giving me and all the creators 2 ETBs each and 2 booster boxes. That is a lot of product to open up, but I'm excited to get into it. Of course, we do have 2 ETBs that I think we're gonna start off the opening with. Then we get into the big stuff with the booster boxes. We'll open up the Iron Valiant ETB first. We can see here, it's got the full set list. I actually, at the time of filming this, I don't think they've revealed the entire set, which is kind of crazy. I think there's still some cards left to be shown, which is interesting. But I'm excited for this set. Obviously, we do have the brand new future and ancient game mechanics, which are going to be pretty game-changing, right? They are going to be pretty game-changing for sure. Look at the dice here. Got a green and pink dice. I kind of like the colors. I'm always like a fan of the colors of the dice you get in the ETBs, because those are like the dice that I usually use when I'm like playing the game and stuff. So I'm always a fan to see what they got for dice. But we do have this ETB to open up. We got 4, 8, 9. We got 9 packs, baby. 9 packs of Paradox Rift, starting things off here. And I think without further ado, we will get into today's opening. But yeah, I'm excited to see what we can pull, like I said. See, we got here, we got Pansage, got a new Minun, Snorunt, Nextack, new Tatsugiri. This thing is kind of cool. It's got the ability, or the attack, I mean, sorry, not the ability, where you can search any 2 cards, and then this thing goes to the bench. It is pretty cool. We got Defiance Vest. If you have more prize remaining than your opponent, the Pokemon this card is attached to takes 40 less damage. That is pretty crazy. I like it. Obviously, it's only going to activate when you're behind in prizes. New Shiyu, Chantel. Flip a coin of heads. Switch in one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. Of tails, switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. And then the rare is a Hollow Steelix. So, not bad. And then we got a basic Psychic. Hollow Steelix here, nothing too crazy. Doesn't really work that well with Reversal Energy, in my opinion. Need 5 energy to do 180 damage. That's pretty wild, not gonna lie. All right, next pack in. We have a lot of packs to open up, so hopefully we're able to not have this video be super long. Got Natu, Purloin, got Mindfu, Pharaoh Seed, another Chantel. We got a new Garbodor. Unfortunately, it is not Garbodor Garbotoxin. It does have Chuck, though, where you can discard any number of tools from your hand. It is 50 for each card discarded in this way. Very similar to the Maractus I just did a video on. Future Booster Capsule. Here it is. This is a huge pull. So, Future Booster Capsule obviously is a new future card, and it's got the effect. The future Pokemon this card is attached to has no retreat cost, and the attacks it uses do 20 more damage to your opponent's active. That is bananas. I mean, that is crazy for futures. Obviously, this is going to be very good with Iron Hands, which, considering the amount of packs we have to open up, I'm really hoping to pull a couple Iron Hands. It's obviously like one of the best cards in the set. We got Fiddle, Zubat, and the Hollow is a Shiyu. We pulled that earlier in the opening. But yeah, the Future Booster Capsule is definitely a pretty good card to have, considering it is one of the best future mechanic cards in the set. So definitely a pretty good pull there. Probably going to need maybe like, what, 2 or 3 of them? Something like that. Probably just want to have like 2 or 3 of those cards. All right, we got Plusle, Dottler, Toxel, Liepard, Nuvaluza. It does allow you, it's a pretty good attacker in like Shampoo because it does allow you to save the energy with Fillet Memento. If this Pokemon's in the active spot and gets knocked out, you can move up the 2 waters from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. So it might not be bad in like Shenpao. As like an early game 2-price stacker. We got Turbo Energize, the new technical machine. Search deck for up to 2 basic energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon, to your bench Pokemon any way you like. Definitely an interesting attack to copy. There are other technical machines in this set that are very controversial. We'll probably pull one. Zebstrika, Reverse Natu, and the rare is Shenpao. Nothing too crazy there. The Shenpao is, I don't think it's the best of the cards. I know there's Shiyu, Tinglu. Actually, Shiyu might be the best one, to be honest. I know we just pulled 2 of those, so could be actually like the best. I don't even know what you would call like Shiyu and all of them. I honestly don't. Like I haven't played Scarlet and Violet, so I wouldn't know what you would call them. Oh, whoops, got 2 pulls there, 2 cards. Ferroseed, Screamtail. This actually might be pretty good in Gardevoir. It is an ancient Pokemon with the attack Roaring Scream. This attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each damage counter on Screamtail. So if you play this in Gardevoir with the Bravery Charm, you can do a lot of damage. Now, obviously, this card is blocked by Manaphy, so we'll see if this card ends up seeing playing Guardy. Maybe not right away. Maybe, like, post-rotation Guardy will play it. Because right now, I think there's just better cards. Another Defiance Vest. Got Minfu. There it is. Technical Machine Devolution. This card is controversial. De-evolve each of your opponent's evolved Pokemon by removing the highest stage evolution and putting it back in their hands. So, very controversial card, like I said. And that's mainly because it kind of takes us a step back from where we were. You know, we're in a meta now where, like, Pidgeot, Charizard, like, evolving EXs are becoming more common, and I think, you know, when we got, like, rotation and the format slows down even more, evolution would be a thing again, but this card kind of, like, resets that, and now there's a way to kind of prevent these evolution decks from being, like, super dominant, because now there's a way to check them. And then Wo-Chien. So we've pulled Shiyu, Shenpao, Wo-Chien already. That's kind of crazy, actually. Actually, Wo-Chien might be the better one, because it's actually not bad against Charizard. I guess it needs 4 grass, but could be cool with, like, Cherrim. Yeah, Wo-Chien's probably the best of them, actually. I don't even know. I think, is Tinglu the best? I don't know. I know, like, one of them is, like, kind of playable. Like, I don't think any of them are, like, super playable, but I think, like, one of them is, like, kind of playable last time I remember. All right, we got Wimpod, Elekid, Tinkatuff, Trubbish. There's another Technical Machine Blindside. Does 100 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon with any damage on it. So, decent attack. I mean, it's okay. We got an Iron Bundle with Hyperblower. Once your turn, this Pokemon is on your bench. You may switch out your opponent's active Pokemon to the bench. So it's basically like Fion, right? And then you have to discard this. So it's a Fion, and I actually kind of like it. It doesn't work with Rescue Carrier, so it's like kind of hard to get back. You have like Super Rod or Clara back. It is definitely a good ability, though. Like, having the Fion ability is good. And here we go, baby. We got Techno Radar. Pretty strong new future card. You can only use this card if you discard another card from your hand, and then search check for up to 2 future Pokemon and put them in your hand. A pretty good search card for future Pokemon, not gonna lie. If you're gonna build a future deck, this is definitely most likely gonna be a 4 of, depending on what else you have in your deck. We got a Seadra, Gabite, and ooh, we got a brand new EX. Funny enough, I actually, at the time of recording this, I haven't seen this card, and I was gonna talk about it in a video on the second channel, but it is actually kind of cool. It's got 330 HP, Stage 2 Aegislash-EX with the attack Fearless Edge that for 1 metal does 70 damage for each prize card you've taken. So 70 for each prize card actually isn't terrible. You can actually make a lot of work with that, right? Its other attack ain't bad either. 220 damage for 2 metals isn't bad. It's kind of like, it reminds me a bit of Magnezone EX, where it's like that 1 energy attack that can do a bit of damage, and it's alright. It's a cool card. First EX hit of the opening so far, so just put that in a sleeve. And I mean, metal Pokemon do have their place right now, as of course Shenpao is a fairly, you know, popular deck. We got Toedscool, not the optimal Toedscool we're going to be playing if we ever play Toedscool again. Toxel, new Spinda, got Nimble, another Screamtail, so we got 2 of those now. We got another Devolution, obviously again the best technical machine. A couple of those wouldn't hurt, I guess, just to have. And then we got Feebas. Ooh, our first Illustrator rare, we got Gargansul here. It's actually got a cool ability, Energizing Rock Salt. Once during turn, you may attach a basic fight energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. If you attach an energy to a Pokemon this way, you heal 30 damage from it. So, not a bad ability for fighting decks. And then the rare is a Palkia. Nothing crazy. Prize count, if you have more prize remaining, does more damage. It's kind of mid. The Gargansul is cool, though. I like it. Illustrator rares are always nice, so we can sleeve that up. Got 3 packs left, so still a few packs to go in this ETB. We'll see what we can pull in this next pack here. Hoping for at least one more hit, but we'll see. Got 9 packs. I'm sure we'll get one. We got Horsey, Joltik, Gourgeist. Has that even been revealed? I don't think it has. Another card I don't think we've seen yet. If this Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, discard 2 random cards from their hand. That's kind of cool if you combine that with, like, Judge and Grabber and stuff. I mean, I guess it's like your opponent's on. It's going to be on your opponent's turn, not your turn. So you can't control the outcome as easily, but it's still cool. Could have been a fun meme deck to play if Halloween was around when this card came out. But we do have our first supporter that is an ancient. Professor Sada's Vitality. Choose up to 2 of your ancient Pokemon and attach a base energy from a discard pile to each of them, and then draw 3 cards. Pretty broken card. I'm not going to lie. This is going to make ancient Pokemon pretty playable. It's a good supporter. Draws you cards and accelerates energy. It's very similar to, like, Melanie, of course. A very good supporter. Probably want to get at least 4 of those. Another Tassigiri. Another Techno Radar. This time we get a reverse holo, and I am not going to lie. Dude, the reverse holo future kind of looks pretty good. I mean, you can kind of see the reverse effect with, like, the design of the future, because the future kind of has, like, a little bit of, like, technology kind of tidbits on it, but this is a nice reverse holo. Yeah, the future reverse holos are pretty clean. And we got a Groudon, and the rare is Iron Moth. But Groudon is actually not bad with Magma Purge, doing 60 damage. Discard up the 4 energy from your Pokemon, doing 60 for each one discard in this way. Pretty good with Garchomp EX, which I'm kind of hoping we pull. I'm a fan of Garchomp, one of my favorite Pokemon. And then we got Iron Moth here. Once during turn, when this Pokemon, it moves from your bench to the active, move any fire energy from it. Not that great of a card. Just attack is kind of mid, but that was a good pack. We got 2 good cards. We got the Techno Radar and the Sada's Vitality. Pretty good stuff. More staple playable rares, the merrier. You know what I'm saying, baby? Alrighty then. Let's see what we got in this pack here. We got Elekid, Vanillish, Feebas. I actually think we did pull Vanillux earlier as an uncommon. We got Mela here. You can only play when one thing gets knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Attach a basic fire energy from a discard pile to one of your Pokemon. If you do, draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. Not bad either. Fire Energy Excel is nice. Obviously, Welder was pretty broken, so they kind of nerfed, like a kind of a nerfed Welder, but not bad. It is going to be pretty good with Fire Pokemon. We got Slitherwing here. Ancient Pokemon, Burning Turbulence doing 120, and then it does 90 to itself. Gourgeist again. Got a Panseer. Reverse Honedge goes with the Aegislash, and oh my god, let's go, baby. We pulled a full art Roaring Moon EX. That is a really cool looking full art. I've actually seen the gold version of this because it leaked early on Twitter. The full art is so cool, though. That is a nice card. This is actually a playable card, too. Not only did we get a playable card, but it's a full art. It's got Frenzied Gouging here. Knock out your opponent's active Pokemon. If you do, this Pokemon does 200 damage to itself. It's got 230 HP. And it's got the attack Calamity Storm that does 220 damage, and then you may discard a Stadium in play. But in order to do that, you do 220, I guess, is the better way to word that. But honestly, a decent card. I've already seen early lists of Roaring Moon online, and it's actually pretty playable. Being able to immediately knock your opponent's active Pokemon out is kind of bananas. And it is a Dark Pokemon, so it synergizes with Dark Patch. I am definitely happy to pull that. Let's put that in a sleeve. Pretty awesome card. I'm happy. And of course, it is also, I guess to note, it is ancient, so you get to play it with the Sada's Vitality if it wants to focus. Pretty happy to pull that. It's also, obviously, it's like a Salamence. That's obviously Salamence, right? So, and Salamence is one of my favorite Pokemon. I think it's on the YouTube banner. So, I'm always happy to pull that, and it's playable. We got Loudred, Remoraid, Pumpkaboo, Zubat, Dondozo the Bozo. Look at the top of our card's dex, touch any number of base energy, find the Pokemon. Okay. We got Tulip, put up the 4 of any combination of Psychic Pokemon Energy from a discard in your hand. It's basically the same thing as Clara if you were to play it in Gardevoir. I think ultimately Clara's a better card, obviously. But if Clara rotates, maybe that'll be good in Guardy, but we did get Super Rod back. Another Gourgeist. Pampor, and the rare is a Porygon Z with Buggy Turbo. Once you're in turn, you may flip a coin of heads, attach up to 4 basic energies from your discard pile to this Pokemon. If tails, discard energy from this Pokemon. And then the attack does 40 damage for each energy on it. I mean, if you get lucky heads back-to-back, I mean, this card can get like 8 energy on it out of nowhere, and it's going to hit pretty hard. It's going to be a fun rogue deck. And that was the ETB. So overall, we got 3 hits. We got the Gargantuar, we got Aegislash, and we got that awesome-looking full art Roaring Moon. But I think it's time we open up the Roaring Moon ETB. You know what? Okay, you know what the ultimate plot twist is? If this, we get an Iron Valiant in this. So we pulled the Roaring Moon in the Iron Valiant ETB, but then we get an Iron Valiant in the Roaring Moon ETB. That'd be cool. By the way, I've already, like, I pre-opened the ETBs here just because, like, I didn't want to, like, sit there and have to open them up while I'm recording. So if you're wondering, for whatever reason, it's like, oh, these ETBs have already been opened. It's like, no, I opened them before I clicked record, so I didn't have to open them while I was recording, because I'm sure people don't want to sit there while I try to open it, because I'm not a very strong person. All right. I want to look at the dice here. Ooh, look at that. So the dice is like a, like a red and blue. That's a nice looking dice. You know what? I gotta rank these two ETB dices on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm gonna give them both a solid 8.5. Actually, this might be a 9. This is a pretty nice dice. Cool, cool, cool. Might rock that. I got locals on Friday. Gonna practice a bit for Toronto, so I might pull up with the Roaring Moon dice. But we do have another 9 packs to open up here. Start things off here, and we'll see if we can get 3 hits again. Again, if we can, like, it'd be funny if we pulled like an Iron Valiant or something like that. It's like, we got Roaring Moon. All right, we got Toxel, Spinda, or like Winda. We got Nimble, Elekid, Garbodor, Evolution. So this is like, you know, we got Devolution and we got Evolution. Choose up to 2 of your bench Pokemon for each of those Pokemon. Search deck for a card that evolves that Pokemon and put it onto that. So, not bad. It's good in evolving decks, especially Stage 2 decks that need to go from Stage 1 to 2. I mean, you could use this with, like, Klefki. Like, a Pokemon that slows the opponent down in the active spot while you evolve actually could be kind of sick. So, like, Klefki, maybe. We got Durant, Nimble, Loudred, and the rare is a Hollow Volcanion. Nothing too crazy. Not the greatest card on the planet, but it is a card at the end of the day, and it's always good to have cards. You know what I'm saying? We'll see where the evolution goes. I mean, it is nice. Some evolving decks will appreciate it, so not the worst card ever. We got Pharaoh Seed, Gibble, Pampor, Blitzel's kind of sick. Ooh, Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. So, an Ancient card. The Ancient card statue gets plus 60 HP and can't be affected by special conditions. So, combine that with Roaring Moon. It's got, what, 290 HP? It's kind of cool. We got Cyclizar, Driving Buddy. If you play a supporter, it is 140. Hey, another future supporter here. We got Professor Turo's Scenario. Put one of your Pokemon in play in your hand, discard all the other cards. So it's basically like AZ from back in the day. And I am not a fan of this card because I do not like cards that get to immediately heal your opponent, your Pokemon. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like, it makes the game less fun when your opponent just sits there and constantly heals their Pokemon. Because we already have Penny and Charon's Care in the format. Now we have Turo's Scenario, which is kind of gross. We got Spinda. And we got a reverse hollow Gimmighoul here, which evolves into, what was his name? Bro, I cannot remember the evolve form. Oh, Goldengo. But yeah, we got a Milotic here with Life Bolt. Once during turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, use the ability, each player puts a basic Pokemon from the discard onto their bench. I could see that being funny in, like, Lost Box. It's obviously the same thing as, like, Echoing Horn almost, but I don't know. Probably not worth it. It's a cool card nonetheless, but it's fine, I guess. We've always gotten, like, fairly interesting Milotics. So, Pokemon really like giving us Milotic cards, I guess, that have, like, cool abilities. All right, next pack. Tingatink, Tanamouse, Dwebble, Whismur. Ooh, Slitherwing again. Another Devolution Technical Machine. We got 3 of those. We got Exploud, Remoraid. Ooh, let's go, baby. Trainer Gallery Swablu. There's Altaria EX2. And the rare is another Woshian. So there we go. Got the Illustrator rare out of the way. I guess, I'm assuming we're just pulling one in the ETB. It's kind of clean, though. I'll rate it. Yeah, Swablu is a cool Pokemon. You know, there's Altaria fans out there. I like Altaria. Altaria's cool. Gotta put some respect on Altaria's name. Alrighty, then. See what we got here. We got Bounsweet, Feebas, Apom, Pansage, Mienshao, Whip Expert. Touch tool from your hand to this Pokemon does 120. Okay. Got Rika here. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Put 2 of them in your hand and shuffle the others back at the bottom of your deck. So it's a worse Colress, kind of, because I guess you get to keep all the cards. But ultimately, Colress is just a better Rika. But it is an interesting card. Got Screamtail. Got Mienfao. Crustle. And the rare is Shampoo. Again, not the worst card. I don't think that Shampoo is going to see playing Baxcalibur Shampoo, by the way. Like, I don't think it's worth it. I would rather play the Veluza at that point. It's just nice to have a 1-prize stacker, because against, like, Miraidon with Shenpao, they'll, like, attack with, like, the Pogo Zapdos, and then force you to put a 2-prizer in play. We've got Doublade, Surskit, Magsby, Flamigo. All right, now, people are saying this could be a good anti-Iron Hands card. It's got the attack combat break. 20 damage. This attack does 20 more damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. If you're playing against Iron Hands, they fill their bench up. This could one-shot them. Probably a meme more than anything else. Dondozo, the Bozo. We got Veluza. Another Blindside Technical Machine. Golisopod with Powerful Cross, doing 20 damage for each card in your opponent's hand. Could be good against Guardian Lost Box. Blitzel, the rare. Hey, let's go, Iron Jugulus. You know what this is. This is basically just Hydreigon. An interesting card. So it's got the attack Homing Headbutt, where it does 50 damage to 3 of your opponent's Pokemon that already have damage on them. Now, obviously, Manaphy is a thing, but could be good in, like, maybe Lost Box, or you can use Byron Beam, which does 150 damage, and if it has a future booster capsule attached to it, this attack can be used for 3 colors instead. So, pretty cool card. The first attack is where it gets interesting. I'm definitely gonna make a video on it. I don't care if it's mediocre or mid, bro. It's literally Hydreigon, bro. It's Hydreigon. It's my favorite Pokemon, bro. The mascot. All right. We got 4 packs left, so I'm hoping those 4 packs got, you know, what, 2 hits in them? Something like that. We shall see, of course. We got Mantike, Gabite, Doublade, Miltank here with Lively Tackle. This Pokemon was healed. Wow, it does 150. What the heck? Another Sada's Vitality. That's good. Obviously, you want a playset of her. We got Minior, Karkalor, another Rika, Doublade. There's a hit. Hey, Mewtwo EX, let's go. All right, pretty cool card. Mewtwo EX, we can give it a look here real quick. It is a Lightning-type Pokemon that requires Psychic Energy. Being a Lightning type, not bad, obviously. Palkia and Lugia do exist. It's got the attack Transfer Charge, attach up the 2 basic Psychic from discard to your Pokemon. And then you got Photon Kinesis for 2 Psychic. Does 10 plus 30 more damage for each Psychic Energy on all of your Pokemon. So, pair this with Guardy EX, pair it with Shadow Rider VMAX, the new Xatu. Looks pretty good. I'm a fan. Mewtwo's kind of cool. Not, like, the most broken card. Like, it kind of reminds me of, like, Mewtwo V-Star, where it's, like, it's good. You can win games with it. It's not going to be, like, top tier, but it's a cool card. And, again, there's a new Xatu in this set. We haven't pulled it yet. And if we do, we can obviously have a look at it and then kind of compare the two. Got Porygon, Oricorio, Toadscool, Vanillite, Crocolore, Evolution again. Oh, whoops. There's Vanillix. All right, I forgot to mention. So this ability, if opponent's Pokemon play with 4 HP can't attack, this actually could be good against Gardevoir, which one thing I want to mention. This actually is a good Gardevoir, like, anti-Guardy card. Guardy, obviously, puts their Pokemon at, like, less than 4 HP. So that could be a cool ability versus Guardy. Tinkatink, Fuecoco, and another Steelix. Cool. Yeah, I wanted to mention that about Vanillix. I didn't mention that when I did a video on it on the second channel. I forgot to mention that, yeah, that ability actually is pretty annoying when you're playing it. Like, Guardy would not appreciate that ability, right? Obviously, Guardy does have ways around it, like Cresselia, but still. We've got Wimpod, Plusle, Tandemaus. Maybe we'll get Mousehold EX. Tulip again. Dondozo. Another Chantel. We got Wiglet. We got Reverse Porygon, too. And the rare is another Holo Palkia. All right. Last pack of the ETB. We've gotten 2 hits so far. We got the Mewtwo and the Swablu. So let's see if we can finish the Roaring Moon ETB off with a bang. Swablu, Panseer, Wiglet, Defiance Vest, Durant, Turbo Energized Technical Machine, Reverse Steelix. Wow, let's go. Yo, Gold Reversal Energy. That is sick. Oh my god, that is a nice looking card. Obviously, we all know Reversal Energy is a very, very playable card. And the fact that we got a gold of it is amazing. Oh my god, we got a Zekrom, which has Raging Thunder doing 130, 4 to 1 of your bench Pokemon. It's not great. I don't think Miraidon would ever play it. But this, on the other hand, that is a good pull right there. I am very happy to pull Gold Reversal. That is a nice looking card. Yeah, it's a very nice looking card. We take those, baby. I forgot that exists. I know there's Gold Beach Court too, I think, in this set. But that was it for the ETBs. So both ETBs did have 3 hits. We have. So I think that I don't know which one was. I think maybe the first one was better because we got 2 somewhat playable cards. Maybe the reversal was better. Maybe I might have to say reversal might be better than the other one. I don't know. But what I do know is we have a booster box of Paradox Rift to open up here with 36 packs. You know what's also crazy? We have a second booster box that has 36 more packs. We have 72 more packs to open up. That's crazy. Yeah, once again, big shout out to Pokemon for supplying the early product. Like, I don't know. I think this is awesome that they gave us 2 booster boxes and 2 ETBs. I think that's cool. So huge shout out once again to Pokemon for that. It's awesome. And I'm glad they're working with the content creators and all that good stuff. So huge shout out to them once again. Just actually some pretty crazy stuff. All right, first pack of the booster box. What do we got? We got Dwebble, Horsey, Joltik, Loudred, Tulip, Veluza, Chantel, Medical Energy. So it is special energy. Keep in mind, Lugia could play this. It does have the colorless effect, so no rainbow effect. But when you attach this card from your hand to one of your Pokemon, heal 30 damage from it. So it's okay. And, oh, we got another hit. Ooh, I didn't see that. Another Aegislash. We've pulled 2 Aegislashes so far. Got this Absol here. Nothing too crazy, though. The Aegislash is cool. First pack of the box, and it already has a hit. It's a sign of things to come. It's a sign, baby. It's a sign. All right. Next pack in. We'll see what we end up pulling. Again, I'm hoping for a couple Iron Hands. That's obviously the big, the big playable card. Trubbish, Crustle, Onyx, Minior, Dondozo, Veluza, Elekid, Wimpod, and we got an Esfratha with the ability Stance. When you evolve it, you can prevent all damage and effects onto this Pokemon for a turn, and then Glittering Eyes does 140 if there's a Tulip in your discard, so it's okay. It doesn't do a lot of damage, though. It's very obviously similar to the Garchomp from Brilliant Stars that has the exact same ability, but I don't know. Not great. It's a cool effect, but I don't know if you can loop it. If Scoobnet existed, it'd be decent, I guess. Remoraid, Pumpkaboo, Zubat, Natu, Garbodor, Future Booster Energy Capsule, another one of those that goes with the other one we pulled. Another Screamtail, Charcadet, Toadscool, and another Shampoo. There is one, I think it's an ancient card. There's an ancient card we haven't pulled yet, which I'm hoping we do pull, because we've opened, 20 packs now? This is our 21st pack. I'm hoping we pull this card. I mean, I'm sure we're going to, but we'll see if we do pull it anytime soon. Technical Machine Blindside, Karkle, 2 Technical Machines. We got the Evolution. Liepard. Oh, my goodness. Yo, we got that Illustrator Rare Goldango Altart. That is a nice-looking card. Bro is just chilling. He's just like, dude, that's an awesome pull. We got an Iron Jugulith to go with it because it had a Hydreigon. That's a sick pull. Holy moly. So, Goldango EX is a very playable card. It's got the attack Make It Rain, doing 50 damage, and you can discard any number of basic energy from your hand, doing 50 damage for each card discarded in this way. You can combine that, of course, with Superior Energy Retrieval and Lady and Eldegoss, Letter of Encouragement. The list goes on. And then you got Coin Bonus, where if you can draw a card. If it's in the active, you can draw another card. It's a metal Pokemon. It falls from Gimme Ghoul. This is a nice card and a nice-looking Altart. Oh, my God. This might be the Altart of the set, to be honest. So that's a really cool pull. I am so happy I pulled that. That is so cool. I'm excited to give Goldango a try. Pretty awesome pull right there. Jeez. That is a pretty awesome pull. Yeah, Goldango's pretty sick. Honestly, the hits so far have been kind of cool. Roaring Moon, Gold Reversal Energy, the Goldango Altart. Like, my goodness. All right, we got Purloin, Mienfoo, Pharaoh Seed, Gibble, Iron Bundle, Feral Thorn. Doesn't do anything too crazy. Cursed Duster. Yeah, this hasn't been revealed yet. This Pokemon is attached to is knocked out by damage from attack. For an opponent's Pokemon, discard a random card from their hand. Pretty sure it does the same thing as, like, Spirit Mask, I think it's called. So, I don't know if that'll be good. Honedge, Mantike, and the rare is another Hollow Steelix. Yeah, I can't stop taking in the Goldango. That's just a nice-looking card. It goes really well in those yellow sleeves, too. Jeez. Starting to making me reconsider skipping LEIC this year. Actually, I think LEIC is full. I don't think I can go in and play Goldango to LEIC, that Altart. Roll up with the Altart. Tanomouse, Vanillux, Defiance Vest, Durant, Tuoxel, Gravador, Palkia. So yeah, like I said, we haven't pulled a specific item yet that I am hoping that we pull soon. I'm sure somebody in the comments might have already... Actually, yeah, if you're up to this video and you don't know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments. Be like, yo, LDF, I was watching this part of the video. I know what item you're talking about. Because we haven't pulled it yet. Luxurious Cave. Now, this is actually a really cool card. If the Pokemon this card is attached to doesn't have a rule box, gets 100 plus HP, but if it gets knocked out, your opponent gets an extra prize card. But 100 plus HP is kind of insane. Obviously, with like Lost Vacuum in the format, this card does have a counter, but bro, imagine putting this on like a Torterra or something, like a tanky Pokemon like Snorlax. Dude, kind of crazy. Snorunt Deoxys with Genome Spiral doing 120 damage, and then another Zekrom. Yeah, Luminous Cape is cool. Definitely not a bad card at all. Could be good in like Zorobox too, maybe for the Lost Box matchup. Well, they play Vacuum though, so I don't know. Might be Hopium on that. Dwebble, Whismur, Doublade, Surskit, Turbo Energize, Wug Trio. Actually, I don't think I've read that yet. When you place Pokemon for your hand to evolve on your Pokemon, search check for up to 3 tools. Yo. Combine that with Garbodor. Another Techno Radar, that's 3 now. Zubat, Minior, and Volcanion. Yeah, the Wug Trio could be good with that Garbodor in the set that does 50 damage for each tool in your hand. And then you have leftover Snorlax. Interesting combo there. All right, we got Apom, Galvantula, Mantike, Pansage, Cyclizar, Simisage, which does have the ability where if you have Simipour, Simisear on your bench alongside the Simisear, if you have those Simis in place, what I meant to say, you don't have to use any energy, any colorless energy to attack. So 1 energy does 190 for 1 fire. Of course, Simisage is good. Got Crobat with Echoing Madness. Actually blocks your opponent from playing items and supporter. Or you choose one of the two. But blocking items supporter is good. Obviously, blocking supporter cards is kind of insane. Another Milotic. Hey, let's go. Our first counter catcher. This did get reprinted. If you're behind in prizes, you can switch in one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. Very good card. Obviously going to see a lot of play in the meta because, you know, it's a free boss on an item. Combine this with Iono, you can hand disrupt and Gust in the same turn. Pretty good card. And the rare is that Shiyu. Yeah, counter catcher's good. I remember when I was buying a bunch of like GLC cards at a local card shop a while back, I actually had a counter catcher that I bought from them. And I found that the other day when I was going through my stuff. I was like, oh crap. Because the thing got revealed. And I'm like, I wonder if I have one. So I went through my bulk stuff for GLC and I found it. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I bought this. So got the old counter catcher from Crimson Invasion. Magby, Flamigo, Porygon, Oricorio, Steenie, another counter catcher, Absol, Whismur, Woshian. All right, back-to-back counter catchers, kind of sick. I mean, it's like not a card you need like 4 of. Like you probably just want like 1 or 2 of them in a deck, but it'll definitely be playable for sure. Got Minun, Snorunt, Knacklestack, Plusle, Rourke, another card that hasn't been revealed yet at the time of recording this. Draw 2 cards, put a basic energy from discard in your hand. The only deck I can think that could probably play this is the Goldango, obviously. It's kind of a mid-supporter, though. We got Simipour, Doublade, Vanillite, and our first... Well, not our first. Our next EX of the box. We got Armor Rouge EX. Kind of like Diet Centiskorch VMAX, but it does have that ability. Crimson Armor, where if it has full HP, it takes 80 less damage from attacks. That's crazy. I mean, bro, that's, what, 340 HP it effectively has? And then it's got Scorching Bazooka. That does 40, plus 40 more damage for each fire energy on it. Combine that with the Armor Rouge from Scarlet and Violet base set. And Pogo Charizard, hey, you know, this could be a fun new archetype. So, pretty happy to see that. I like Armor Rouge. Armor Rouge is fun. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm a fan, big fan of the Rouge. But unfortunately, I gotta have Goldango be just still showing. Sorry, Armor Rouge, you're cool, but that Illustrator Rare Goldango is cooler. All right. Next pack in, Toadstool, Vanillite, Charcadet, Swablu, Masquerain, Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, Minun. Oh, what the heck, bro? We got Minun, and then the next card is literally the Illustrator Rare Minun. It's pretty funny. We got an Aegislash. Okay, Aegislash I'll read real quick. Prevent all damage on this Pokemon by X's and V's, and it's got the attack Hard Bashing that is 120. Kind of reminds me of Decidueye from Dark Explorers, another Stage 2. It's a bit more bulkier than Mimikyu, and that's kind of the main thing with the Aegislash. That's actually pretty funny. We pulled the Minun literally after we just had a Minun. Like that was kind of funny. Alrighty then. Cool stuff. Let's see. And like I said, we have not yet pulled a certain item card. We pulled Counter Catcher. That was not the one I was talking about. So we'll see if we pull it soon. It's got to be one in this booster box, surely. There's Simisage. So yeah, it's got that same ability. It can do 100 for 1 grass energy. And then during next turn, prevent all this damage on this Pokemon from Pokemon with an ability. Pretty good against Charizard. We got Absol, Volcanion, Low Kicks, which is Dark type. And it's got the attack Punishing Kick Just 40 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. Not a bad attack. And we got our first Holo Xatu. Pretty playable card. It's got the ability Clairvoyant Sense. Once you're in turn, you may attach a basic psychic energy from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon. And if you do, draw 2 cards. Not bad. Very much, it's Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX on a 1-prizer. This, in combination with the Mewtwo EX that we pulled, there's an archetype right there, Xatu Mewtwo, which I'm definitely going to be doing a video on, and going to hopefully be looking at early lists from Japan soon on the 2nd channel. By the time this goes up, I don't think I would have, but maybe I would have, I don't know. We got Dottler, Toxel, Liepard, Wimpod, Zebstrika, Karklor, Ambipom, Trubbish, Tinkatink, and Tinglu. There we go. So yeah, there is a Tinglu. It's got the attack Arrogant Impact, doing 220 damage, and if this Pokemon has 4 more damage on it, this attack does nothing. So yeah, I think it was the best one, right? It does a lot more damage. You can combine that with Garchomp EX as an attacker. So that's cool. Once again, like I said, we haven't pulled a specific item card yet. I keep saying that, but it's literally true. There's a certain item that we haven't pulled yet, and that I'm hoping we pull soon. Gimmighoul, Purloin, Mienfoo, Ferroseed, Chantal again, Garbodor, Future Energy Booster Capsule, got another one of those. I think it's the 3rd one we got. Gargansoul, got the Illustrator rare of that, so that's cool. There you go. Cool stuff. Okay. Let's see here what we got in this next pack in the booster box. Huge mess of cards. Jeez. All right. Just beside me anyways. Gligar, Blipbug, another Turo Scenario, Mienshao, Rika, Larry, my boy Larry. Flip a coin if head. Search your deck for up to 2 Pokemon, reveal them, and put them in your hand. If tails, search deck for a basic Pokemon. This might be good in Lugia, but I don't know. It's I think you'd rather just burn it, actually. I lied. This is bad in Lugia. But could be a good supporter. It is on a coin flip, obviously, which makes it very risky, but you never know. Oh, let's go. We got a full art Armor Rouge. That's 2 Armor Rouges in this booster box. Let's go. Armor Rouge, full art. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. It's pretty sick. Yeah, look at that. Double Armor Rouge. Don't talk to me or my son like that ever again. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. All right. The full art Armor Rouge. It's nice. Got the Illustrator Rare Goldango and the full art Armor Rouge. We'll see if we pull like a full art supporter. Obviously, I think Seda would probably be the best supporter to pull as a full art. I think there's a full art. I'm pretty sure there is. I don't know. Got Norman. Draw 2 cards. Your opponent's active Pokemon is an EX. Draw 2 more cards. Honestly, not bad. That could be good in like Tinkaton, because it does draw you 4 cards. And obviously, EX are popular. We got Toadcool. Not bad against Shenpao. It's got the ability Slime Mold Colony. Cards in your opponent's discard pile cannot be put in hand by the effect of abilities or trainers. So basically, you shut off superior energy retrieval, which is also kind of annoying for Goldango, which is kind of funny. Got Gimmighoul versus Honedge. Hey, another Roaring Moon EX. We got 2 of those now. Let's go. We got 2 Roaring Moons. 2 Roaring Moons and 2 Armor Rouge. In fact, we've pulled full art Armor Rouge, full art Roaring Moon, regular versions of this. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, let's go. Full art and regular art, gang. Let's get it. Cool stuff. I'm happy. Still have some packs to go. And again, there, as an item we haven't pulled yet, which I'm hoping we pull soon, because I would like to have a couple of those. Tinkatuff, Trubbish, Crustle, Snorlax Doll. Not the item I'm talking about, but it is an interesting card. Now, you can only play it in your setup hand, which I originally, when I read this, I didn't think it was like Lily's Pokédoll, but it's not. But it is basically a doll you can put into play for free with 120 HP basic. Your opponent doesn't get a prize for knocking it out, but you can only play it down at the start of the game when you're like putting, it's like Luxray, right? When you put in your opening hand. Durant, Dwebble, Woshien, and a Holo Golisopod. So, yeah, Snorlax Doll is interesting. It's kind of just like, it's like Battle VIP, right? It's only good on that like first turn. And then outside of that, it's like kind of unplayable. So I'm not sure it's a playable card. I mean, its use is like okay, but I don't know. Probably not worth it in a deck. But you never know. Fuecoco, Honedge, Horsey, Joltik, Gorgeist. Another Vitality. Look at that. A couple of those. Tassagiri. Iron Moth Reverse Holo. Again, the future Reverse Holo looks nice. Oh, let's go, baby. The rare is another EX. We got the new Hoopa EX. Fighting-type Pokemon. Relevant typing against Iron Hands and Arc. And then you got the attack. Energy Crush and Bandit's Fist. Energy Crush doing 50 damage for each energy attached to all your opponent's Pokemon. And then Bandit's Fist doing 200 damage. So, Could be a good card, maybe in like Dark decks. Maybe Roaring Moon will play it to help against Iron Hands or something. I don't know. You can't Dark Patch to it, though. That's the only downside. It does use Dark Energy, but I don't think you can Dark Patch to Hoopa, though. So that's like the only downside about it. But it's cool, I guess. It's cool. All right, next pack in. Let's see what we got. Got Onyx. I have Nickit. Hey, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Earthen Vessel. Yes, this is the item I was talking about. I wanted to pull a couple of these. This is a fantastic card. You can only use this card if you discard another card from your hand. Search deck for up to 2 basic energies, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Very strong effect. This actually might make Iron Hands Lugia a thing. That might sound like a weird thing, but this is a way to discard Archeops, which really all we have is Ultra Ball, Research, and Burnett. And it also gets 2 basic energy in your hand. Very good card. I wanted to pull a couple of those. Got Medical Energy, Steenie, Tandemaus, Blitzel, and a Hollow Milotic. I'm very happy to pull that Earthen Vessel. That's the item I was talking about the whole time. Because I do want a couple of those. Do want to get a couple of those. Very playable card. Honestly, could be the best future card. Or the best ancient card. Because it's a general card, right? It can work in anything. Remoraid, Pumpkaboo, Zubat, Dundozo, the Bozo. Got Tulip, Veluza, Flamigo, Parasol Lady, Reverse Hollow. Shuffle your hand or your deck, draw 4 cards. If you go second, it's your first turn. Draw it instead. Probably not very good. I mean, it's very situational, and I don't think the situation is good. I'd rather just Iono at that point. And we got a Brute Bonnet here. Toxic Powder. Once your turn, if this Pokemon has an Ancient Booster Energy capsule on it, you may make both active Pokemon poisoned. So, another way to make your opponent's Pokemon poisoned, which is cool. So, not bad, I guess. There's Clodsire EX, but that is a 1-prize or not a 2-prize liability, so there is some nuance to play in that. Okay. Gibble, Pampor, Blitzel, Bounsweet, Screamtail again, another Iron Bundle, Ferrothorn, Plusle, Norman Reverse, and the rare is Espratha. There we go. Alright. And all those hits we got were on the one side of the booster box too, which is interesting. So we'll see what the other side's got in store for us. Surskit, Magby, Flamigo, Porygon, another Screamtail, another Devolution. We've pulled a lot of those. Exploud, Wiglet, Natu. Oh, let's go, baby. We got that. I don't even know what you call this, but it's the cool artwork for Toxicity. Toxicity X, I think it's kind of cool. It's got the attack Gaia Punk that does 270 damage. Discard 3 Lightning Energy from your Pokemon. I think it's actually playable. It is a fighting Pokemon, which, again, is a relevant typing right now, especially in the new meta with Paradox Rift. You can build it with Flaffy. I think it's a playable card. I'm happy. You just can't Electric Generator to it, but you can Electric Generator to a Lightning Toxel before you evolve. Keep that in mind. That's actually crazy. We pulled a full art. I for whatever reason, cannot remember what these cards are like called, but we've pulled a full art, the Illustrator Rare Art, and yeah, that's cool, actually. Jeez, that's actually kind of sick that we've pulled all those arts. That's kind of cool, actually. All right, this side of the box is already starting to impress me a little bit. I don't know if I can make up for the other side of the box we opened up, but you never know. Apom, Feebas, Pansage, Mantike, another Cursed Duster, Orbeetle, Cloth, Golbat, Fuecoco, and the rare is Thievul with the ability Rob and Run. I couldn't read that for some reason. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve on your Pokemon, you may have your opponent reveal their hand, choose 2 energy you find there, and make them shuffle them back in the deck. Hand disruption isn't bad. I mean, I could actually see that working. Obviously, you have Grabber and Judge. You can play with it. And if you put your opponent like 1 card in their hand, bro, that could be pretty nasty. Or, yo, Luxray, Grabber, Thievul. Give your opponent a 0-card hand. I mean, obviously, they'd have to have, like, the perfect cards. 2 energy, an item, and a Pokemon. But, bro, imagine. Toadschool, Vanillite, Charcadet, another Mela, Slitherwing, Gourgeist, Swablu, Oricorio, and the rare is Latios. Yeah, nothing too crazy there. I'm pretty sure that's, like, the first Latios card we've actually gotten in a long time. I can't remember. I think the last time we had a Latios card was, what? Team Up? I actually think that I might be accurate on that, or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We've got Doublade, another Miltank, another Luxurious Cape, Cyclizar, Simisear, Morpeko, Illustrator Rare Loudred. Really like the colors on this. The rare is the low kicks, but really like the colors on that Loudred Illustrator Rare. That's cool. Yeah, I like the colors. Kind of I don't know. This card artwork reminds me of Into the Spider-Verse with like the way the artwork is. I don't know if that's just me or not, but Reminds me a little bit of that. I think we've gotten 2 illustrated rares. We got the Minun and the Loudred. Got Swablu, Panseer, Wiglet again, Gligar, Tessagiri, Vanillux, Defiance Vest again, Tinkatuff, Pumpkaboo, Yveltal rare. Is it a good card? Does 90 damage to an evolution for a double turbo. It's mediocre. Mediocre. It might be okay against Gardevoir, I guess, as a 1-prize attacker that works with a double turbo, but other than that, I don't think it's like great. It doesn't even one-shot Mew VMAX. I think if you had a glasses on, maybe, I don't know. Tanamouse, Toadscool, Crobat, Rourke, Minior, Onix, Evolution Reverse Hollow, and the rare is another Iron Jugulus Hollow. Cool beans, cool beans. All right. See what we got in this next pack here. Blipbug, Fuecoco, Snorunt, Honedge, Veluza. Oh, whoops. Turbo Energized Technical Machine. Wugtrio, Tinkerverse, Gimmighoul, and the rare is Zacian. Is it any good? Not really. Just kind of looking at these like big basic legendary Pokemon are playable. Not really. Hopefully we get another Earthen Vessel or an Iron Hand ZX to finish off this first booster box of the opening. Oops. Just threw a card with the code. All right. Toxel, Spinda, Nimble, Elekid, Simipour, Zebstrika, Crocolore, Earthworm, Crunch Time, Rush. If you have 3 or fewer cards in your deck, does 240 damage. Interesting. Gargansoul, and the rare is Glyspod. Yeah, the Earthworm's obviously a meme more than anything else. It's a cool idea, though. I think we've seen it before with, like, Hippopotas. Another card that escapes my mind right now, because I know it's, like, not the first time we've seen it. Horsey, Joltik, Natu, Remoraid, Blindside Techno Machine, Iron Bundle, another Techno Radar, the more the merrier, Purloin, Surskit. Hey, let's go, Goldango. That's another card that matches a poll we've already had of the full art / illustrator rare version of the card. That's actually pretty funny. Yo, let's go. We're still building Goldango, bro. We are so building Goldango. We're so doing it, man. I don't care if it's Lost Box matchup. It's probably bad. I don't care, bro. Actually, you know what? No. There's a card in this set we haven't pulled yet that actually might make that irrelevant. I just remembered. Snorlax Doll, Tinkaton, Reverse Atu. 2 of those is good. I was wondering where we were going to pull like a full art supporter. Got Turo's Scenario here. Really cool looking card. Again, I'm not a fan of what this card does and what it might do to the game, but I do like the artwork. I really like the blue, the dark blue whites on it. Really cool looking card. That's awesome. That's an awesome artwork. I like it. I was hoping for Seda. I honestly, if I had to choose, I'd probably choose the Seda full art. All right, let me get more sleeves here real quick. All right. 4 packs to go. We'll see if there's one more hit in these 4 remaining packs. Pumpkaboo, Zubat, Gimmighoul, Purloin, another counter catcher. Got Masquerain, Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, another one of those. Wimpod, Reverse Snorlax Doll. The rare is a Hollow Groudon. Cool stuff. All right, 3 packs to go, folks. 3 packs to go. Yeah, we got 3-pack, baby. Not 2-pack, 3-pack. Wait, is this the first one we've pulled? I think it is. I think this is the first Jirachi we've pulled. I literally was saying earlier, you know how I said earlier, oh, I'm going to play Goldango. This is what I was talking about. And I don't think we've pulled one yet, because I would have obviously mentioned it. So obviously this card is an anti-Sableye card with the ability Stellar Veil, prevent all damage counters from being placed on your bench Pokemon by effects of attacks used by your opponent's basic Pokemon. Obviously this stops Sableye's Lost Mine attack. It also like stops Yogolu, which is kind of cool. But you stop Sableye. You have to play with Manaphy because they just like Radiant Greninja you, but really happy we pulled that. Porygon, Paracel, Steenie, Gliscor, Tinkaton. Oh my god, a Sandy Shocks Illustrate. Dude, this booster box is insane. I just realized we just pulled like 2 Illustrator rares. What the heck? Okay, yo, this booster box was an insane booster box. Oh my god. So, yeah, we've pulled these 2 in the booster box. That's crazy, bro. This is a pretty playable card, too. It's got the ability Magnetic or Absorption. Once you're in turn, if your opponent has 4 fewer prizes remaining, you can attach up to a basic Fire Energy from discard to this Pokemon. Very similar to Galarian Moltres V. And it's got the attack Earth and Spike, doing 200 damage. Combine that with Future Booster Capsule to give it more HP. It's not a bad card. That's crazy. 2 Illustrator Rares and 1 booster box. And the 2 full arts. Yeah, that's a booster box, all right. Golly. All that's missing is Iron Hands. All right, Trubbish. Gimme Ghoul. We got Wiglet, Durant. Hey, there we go. Second Earthen Vessel. Medical Energy, Tinglu, Screamtailverse, and another hit. Nice. Skeletor GX. That's a pretty sick card. This card has the ability in Cinderary Song. Once your turn, you may discard a basic fire energy from your hand in order to use the ability. During this turn, attacks used by your Pokemon do 60 more damage. That is crazy. I mean, if you want to see some deck lists of this card, you can check out my second channel, because I did a video looking at early deck lists of this card. Very playable card. Bro, you imagine this with, like, Charizard EX, Greedent, VMAX, any of those cards. Really could probably use a Skeletor. That is a cool card, so happy to pull that. Yeah, this booster box had some gas in it. Holy moly. I didn't expect the second side to also be kind of stacked, not gonna lie. All right, last pack of this booster box. Pharaoh Seed, Pampor, Cyclizar, another Turos scenario, Menchao, Dottler, Pampor, and an Iron Jugulus to round things out. All right, that first booster box was pretty good. Can the second one beat it in terms of pulls? I don't know. All right, let's recap what we pulled in this booster box, because holy moly, there were a lot of hits. So we got, let's see. Okay, Armor Rouge. Yeah, all those. Yeah, wow, that's a lot of hits. That was all from one booster box, I think. Holy moly, dude, that's crazy. All from one booster box. Wow. Yeah, pretty crazy stuff right there. That's insane. All from the one box. Wow. Pokemon is legendary. But, you know what? Another booster box. You thought there was just one booster box. Nah. There is indeed 2 booster boxes. Not 1, but 2. There you go. We got another booster box to open up. Got 36 more packs. We didn't get an Iron Hands in the first booster box. Hopefully the second one is a little bit different. We'll see if the second box can match how good the first booster box was. All right. Magby, Vanillite, Orcorio, Swablu, Ferrothorn, Curse Duster, Orbeetle, Menfu, Fuecoco. First pack is we got a hit right away. We got an Altaria EX here with the ability Humming Heal. Once in your turn, heal 20 damage from each of your Pokemon. Not a bad ability. The attack is mid, does 140 damage, and then during your opponent's next turn, prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon. None of this Pokemon. This might be good with Regidrago V-Star to counter Giratina V-Star, but then they just like lost impact to you. So I'm not too sure the attack is worth playing in Regidrago. So I thought about it, but not a bad ability. I think the ability is probably where Altaria will ultimately see play at the end of the day. But first pack, first hit. That's the same thing with the last booster box. So there you go. Nimble, Exploud, Mela, Minior, Lispod, Porygon 2, and a Woshian Hollow. Alrighty then. Next pack in the booster box. Let's see what it's got in store. We got Pansear, Nickit, Gligar, Blipbug, Cloth, Orthworm, Absol, Rika, Steelix, and a Lokix Hollow. Okay. I'm hoping to pull more Jirachis, because I just realized, yeah, we only pulled the one Jirachi. That's pretty crazy. The one Jirachi. Alright. Got Elekid, Vanillish, Onix, Tinkatink, Dondozo, Veluza, Blindside, Tinkatink again, Exploud, and a Hollow Eviltall. There you go. Is there any other hollows I'm missing that haven't pulled yet? I don't know. I think there is, but like any like super playable hollows, you know what I mean? All right. Fuecoco, Honedge, Dwebble, Horsey, Simisear, Crobat again, another Rourke, Wiglet, Tanamouse, Thievul. We're gonna try to go through this a bit quicker, just because like we've seen most of these cards, right? And I don't want this video to be like 3 hours long, but it's all good. Longer videos. I know y'all like them. We got Trubbish, Gimme Ghoul, Carcolore, Evolution, Vanillux, Flittle. Oh, first illustrated rare of the box is Mantike, and we got that Iron Moth. All right. This is the first Mantike card, I think, in a, since what, Diamond and Pearl base set or something like that. Heal 120 damage from one of your bench Pokemon. Yo, the anti-Sableye card. Yo, screw Jirachi, bro. We got Mantike. No, it's not that good against Sableye, because then they just Sableye the Mantike. It's cool, though. Alright. Got Joltik, Loudred, Remoraid, Pumpkaboo, Steenie, Simipour, Zebstrika, Nimble, Galvantula, and another Xatu. Alright, we've pulled 3 Xatus so far. One more Xatu, and we are building the Xatu deck. Alright. Wiglet. Hey, there we go. Second Jirachi. Boom. Yeah, there we go. 2 Jirachis. Turbo Energize, Loudred, Wiglet, and Hollow Volcanion. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I want to pull as many Jirachis as I can, because they're going to go, like, in most of my decks, right? To help counter Sableye. I mean, not every deck, I guess, will play it, but I feel like some decks will, or most decks will. Natu, Purloin, Manfu, Luxurious Cape, Ambipom, Snorlax Doll, Pharaoh Seed, Nickit, and a Zekrom. There you go. Alright. The big question is, will we pull a couple of Iron Hands? Alright, we got 2, Octillery, Golbat, Larry again, my boy Larry, Wugtrio, Techno Radar, Steenie, oh, whoops, Magby, hey, Cofferegus, yes, I actually haven't seen this yet, at the time of recording this video anyways. What does this do? So it's got the ability, Gold Coffin. If this Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, search your deck for a card and put in your hand. And then it's got Hollow Hands 110. Put 5 damage counters on your opponent's bench Pokemon anyway. Like, cool card. Probably gets caught in the crossfire of, like, Jirachi. But it is a cool card. I like Cofferegus. It's one of those... Cofferegus is a pretty cool Pokemon, in my opinion. Yeah, I didn't see... That card hasn't been revealed yet. At the time of recording this, anyways. By the time this goes up, it probably has on Poke Beach on Thursday. Pampor, Blitzel, Tinkaton, Tassagiri... Medical Energy, Palkia, Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, Reverse Hollow, and then another Porygon. Yeah, the Reverse Hollow Ancients and Futures are so nice. They remind me a lot of the Reverse Hollows from like the early, like the black and white, like back before before they added the Energy Reverse Hollow effect. You know what I mean? That's what those remind me of. That's what I was looking. That's what I was looking for. Yamask, Surskit, Whismur. Oh, whoops. Another counter catcher. We got Absol, Masquerain, Gibble, Reverse Luxurious Cape, and a Milotic Hollow. A lot of counter catchers. Not the worst card to pull in bulk, I guess. To be fair. Alright. Next pack in. Snorunt, Bounsweet, Feebas, Apom, another Earthen Vessel. There we go. Iron Bundle, Gliscor, Dottler. Oh, Reverse Jirachi. The Optimal Jirachi? Let's go. And a Morpeko. So it's got the attack, Energizer Wheel doing 70 damage. Move 2 Dark Energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. And then it's got the ability, I literally can't read that, in a Hungry Hurry. Okay. So I'm reading it from like OBS. If this Pokemon has no energy on it, has no retreat. Yeah, kind of a mediocre card. The Jirachi's cool though. I don't know if we got an illustrated rare Jirachi. I didn't really look through the booklet. We might have pulled the illustrated rare Jirachi. Or there might be one, sorry. It'd be cool if there was. Obviously, it's a very good card that a lot of decks will play. Porygon, Seadra, Magby, Vanillite, another Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, Orthworm, Turo Scenario, Flittle, Apom. Hey, look at that. First full out of the booster box, Bombirdier EX. Now, this is an interesting card. Its main attack here, Fast Carrier, is interesting. If you go first, you can use this attack during your first turn, search deck for up to 3 basic Pokemon, and put them on your bench. Not a bad attack. It's like, obviously, Battle VIP, like, kind of, well, it's better than Battle VIP as an attack, but it's an okay. It is, the problem with this card, obviously, it's a 2-prize liability, but it is cool what they're going for with that card. That's a thought that counts. We got Oricorio, Swablu, Panseer, Nickit again, got Mienshao, Rika, Gourgeist, Reverse Veluza, and then Gliscod. There you go. The pod. All right, we're almost done the first half of this booster box. We've pulled not as many. We've only pulled 4 hits on this first half of the box. I mean, we still have 3 packs to go. Anything could change, right? This next pack could have an Alt-Art Iron Hands in it or something, and it's like, okay. Insane. Snorunt, Knacklestack, Plusle, Dottler, Cyclizar, Toadscruel, Slitherwing, Corkalor, Octillery. Yep, There it is. Garchomp EX. I was hoping to pull one of these. Garchomp EX is pretty playable. It's got the attack. 2 attacks. Hydro Lander for 1 fighting energy does 160 damage, and then attach up to 3 basic fighting energy from your discard pile to your bench Pokemon anyway. Like this could be good with that Tinglu, that Groudon we've looked at, and of course it's got the attack Sonic Dive that can snipe for 120 damage. You have to discard 2 energy from it. Works with double turbo energy. Pretty good card. I'm happy we pulled at least one Garchomp. It is a pretty cool card. So happy to see that. All right, I gotta make some room here. I'm running out of room on my desk. Probably could have cleaned it up a little bit better before recording. Gotta make some room. I don't want all my cards to fall on my keyboard or something. I think there's a spot right there. Okay. Next pack in. Let's see what we got. Gligar, Blipbug, Fuecoco, Honedge, another Sada's Vitality, Sasagiri, Dondozo, Toedscool, Iron Moth, Illustrated Rare. That's a nice looking artwork. The rare is Latios. Actually, you know what? I would love to pull the Iron Jugulus Illustrated Rare. That's a nice looking card, too. That's kind of cool, though. I like it. All right. And the last pack here on the first half of this booster box. Let's see what we got. We got Toxel, Liepard, Wimpod, Elekid, Devolution, Techno Machine, Exploud, Mela, Porygon-Z, Charcadet, and a Groudon. Look at that. Boom. The old Groudon. Okay, I'm going to move some of these cards. I have like a big stack of cards right in front of me, and I don't want it to fall over, so I'm going to try to move these over real quick. All right, next half of this booster box. Let's see if this side's got some goodies for us, too. We got Golbat, Larry, Yamask, Surskit, Dondozo, Chantal, Garbodor, Pansear, Gimmighoul, Wo-Chien. All right, not bad. Decent stuff. All right. All right, here we go, baby. Next pack in. Got Apom, Pansage, Mantike, Gabite, Tassagiri, Vanillux, Defiance Fest, Devolution, Reverse Groudon. That can go with our Garchomp. Another Iron Jugulus. A lot of Iron Juguluses. I mean, hey, Hydreigon is the mascot on the channel after all. So there you go. All right. Got Minun, Doublade, Miltank, Wimpod, Veluza, Techno Machine, Wugtrio, Yveltal, Chantal, and another Wo-Chien. Yeah, anti-Charizard Wo-Chien. Let's go. We'll see how popular Charizard still is on the ladder after the new set comes out on live. Pansear, Wiglet, Gligar, Blipbug, Orthworm, Absol, Simisear, Gimmighoul, Zubat, and Gargantuar Hollow. Okay. See when our first hit's going to be on the next half of this booster box. Curious. Toedscool, Vanillite, Charcadet, Swablu, Curse Duster, Orbeetle, Cloth, Swablu, Pampor. We got Zacian too. There we go. Alright, no hit yet. Surely there's one coming. Oh, whoops. Plusle, Tandemaus, Toedscool, Toxel, Blindside, Iron Bundle, another Techno Radar, Purloin, Natu, and another Latios. Okay. Yo, this booster, this half of the box has been a little bit tired, a little bit sleepy. Not as insane the first half. All right, Fuecoco, Snorunt, Honedge, Horsey, Crobat, Rourke, Steenie, Wimpod, Devolution, people. Okay. Yo, where are the hits at on this side, bro? What the heck? Yo, where you at, hits? Where are you at? Okay, small one coming soon, like this next pack, surely, right? Spinda, Nimble, Elekid, oh, whoops, Counter Catcher again, Masquerain, Cyclizar, Porygon, Gabite, and nope. And nope, not even gonna say the name of the Pokemon, just, and nope, that's the name of the Pokemon, just nope. Okay. Still hoping for the Iron Hands, you know? Iron Hands, where you at? Okay. Joltik, Natu, Remoraid, whoops, Simipour, Zipstrika, whoops, Luxurious Cape, Snorunt, Simisear, Low Kicks. Bro, no hits still. Yo, okay, that's crazy. All All right, this half of the box. Yeah, I don't know, man. Let's take a random pack in this pile. All right. All right, hit. Where you at? Where the hit's at, though? All right, Bound Sweet, Feebas, Iron Bundle again, Gliscor, Future Booster Energy Capsule. Let's just go through this. Nothing. I saw, like, the little hollow thing. I'm like, yeah, it didn't look like there's a hit in that pack either. Damn. It looks like this box isn't going to hit as hard as the first box, unfortunately. Tinkatank, Charcadet, Fitzel, Serenario, and, oh, Reverse Sada's Vitality. That is a nice looking reverse hollow. Tinkatank, hey! Let's go! Iron Hands, let's go! The card of the set. Yo, shout out to Jake Gearhart for overreacting. But we got Amp You Very Much, 120 damage. If this Pokemon your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, take another prize card. Yeah, this card is pretty dang strong. Now, I don't know if it's, like, the be-all, end-all of, like, great cards. Like, I think Iron Hands is, like, maybe, like, I have borders on, like, decently playable to, like, it's fine. I don't know. This card isn't as bad as everyone's making it out to be, but it is a very playable card still, and it's definitely going to make an impact on the meta, so I am glad to have pulled one of those. We'll see if we can pull... Actually, I don't think I can pull two, but maybe we can pull the alt art or full art or something, assuming there's a full art. Zubat, Gimmighoul, Purloin, Mienfoo, Ambipom, Snorlax Doll, Tinkaton, Vanellish. Ooh, reverse Iron Hands. Look at that. Or Iron Jugulus, sorry. Getting the names mixed up. Yeah, Iron Hands very good. Being able to take extra prize for knocking something out is ridiculous. Definitely a good card that you should fear. Okay, Trubbish, Gimmighoul, Wiglet. Ooh, another Jirachi. Rika, Screamtail, Sada's Vitality, Surskit. Ooh, yo, let's go. I said earlier that I wanted to pull the Illustrator Rare of this. This is a nice looking Illustrator Rare. I like the colors on it, and I really like the vibe that this card's going for. Very, very cool Illustrator Rare. Maybe one of my favorite Illustrator Rares. Because not only is it like one of my favorite Pokemon, right, with like kind of like Hydreigon, but it's also just a really nice looking artwork. Pretty happy to pull that, actually. Got two cards I asked for, Iron Hands and the Iron Jugulus Illustrator Rare. So that's kind of sick, actually, that we got to pull both of them like that. All right, Ferroseed, Gibble, Pampor, Blitzel, Tassagiri, Medical Energy, another Earthen Vessel. There we go. Yep. Illustrator Rare, Sada's Vitality. All right, I knew the second half of the box was going to pick up soon. Jeez. That's Illustrator Rare, right? Oh, yeah, that's an Illustrator Rare. That is sick, bro. That is a nice looking card. Wow. There you go. Cool. I was hoping to pull that. Or, well, the full art, too, but that's a nice card. That is nice. All right. Yo, booster box? All right, this booster box has been kind to me, too. All right. Got the Iron Hands, got the Sada, and we got the Iron Jugulus Illustrator Rare. Not bad at all. Minior, Tulip, and let's see what we got. Hey, Full Art Parasol Lady. There we go, another full art. All right, I'm like out of yellow sleeves. Give me a sec here. I gotta unsleeve a card. There we go. Parasol Lady. Cool. Imagine if that was a Sada's Vitality. That would have been sick, actually. Okay. There are now 3 packs left of this opening. Let's see if we can end this off strong, folks. Let's see. Let's see if we can end this off with a bang. Miltank, Wimpod, Plusle, Tandemaus, Toedscruel, Slitherwing, oh, whoops, Devolution, Remoraid, Doublade, and, oh, there we go, Xatu. That's our 4th one. We pulled a playset of Xatu, so want to build a Xatu deck. There we go. Cool stuff. Cool stuff, man. All right. Second last pack of the opening. Let's see. We got Mantike, Gabite, Minun, Doublade, Simisage, Norman, Cyclizar, Onyx, Crustle. There's a hit. Hey, another Mewtwo. I saw yellow. I'm like, nah, there's no way we're getting double Iron Hands. That would have been absurd. All right, there we go. We got a Mewtwo. Second Mewtwo. We're building Mewtwo's Xatu, it looks like. Looks like we're building Mewtwo's Xatu. All right. Last pack. We have opened up 2 booster boxes and 2 ETBs. Pretty nutty stuff. Let's see if this last pack has something in store. Let's see. We got Whismur, Flamigo, Porygon, Seadra, Evolution, Durant, Slitherwing, Spinda, Blitzel, Kingdra. Oh, I haven't pulled it yet, actually. What the heck? It's got Whirl Tide. Reveal the top 6 cards of your deck. Does 6 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each energy revealed there. And discard those energies. Shuffle the others back in the deck. That's a cool attack. Kind of reminds me of Kyogre. And there you go. That is it. That's the opening. Those are all of the hits. And holy smokes, dude. Look at this. Look at all the cards we pulled. All of these are playable. Like, all these are hits. Oh my god. That is crazy, bro. The amount of stuff. Oh my god. But yeah, once again, huge shout out to Pokemon for the double booster box, double ETB. That is just actually crazy, but pretty good pulls. I mean, we got Iron Hands, got the Seda, got one of my favorite Illustrator rares. We pulled Full Art Scenario. We got Goldengo, Sandy Shocks, and Goldengo Illustrator rare, right? Reversal Energy Gold, and 2 Roaring Moons. That is a pretty good booster box ETB opening, if you ask me. We got a ton of really cool cards. Again, one of the main ones I wanted was 2 of these, but I'll take one of them. That'll have to do. I'll have to proxy the other one. But Iron Hands shouldn't be like that expensive, but happy to pull that. But there you go. That is it for the opening. Let me know what your favorite card that I pulled is. I would love to hear. I guess one last time we'll just kind of go through these again. But yeah, let me know what your favorite card is that I pulled, because there are a lot of them that I pulled that are pretty sick. But yeah, let me know which one you thought was the best, because man, there are some cool ones, man. I'm not gonna lie. Armor Rouge, Hoopa, Toxtricity. Yeah, like we pulled like almost all the cards in the set, to be honest. I think we didn't get Iron Valiant. We did not pull an Iron Valiant. There was that, I guess. And there might have been a couple others we missed, but we pulled most of the stuff in this. But yeah, there you go. That's it for the opening. Once again, big thank you to Pokemon for sending the product early and all that good stuff. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in the video and all that good stuff. And may these Jirachis give you good luck and scare away all the Sableyes. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 51K subs. And I'll see you all in another video. Bye-bye.